Yo guys, I'm back again with another video, and this video is going to be a video that I'm very excited to put out, and it's going to be my top 5 fighters that you guys need to use. Now a lot of you guys probably think of people like, I don't know, Habib, Conor, Israel. I don't mean people like that. I mean people that you're not using that are going to help you get a lot of progress through the game, like up to the higher divisions because they're lower ranked. And these are people that I rarely see and I usually use myself, but I rarely go up against. So it'd be fun if this video could get a bit of traction and I could actually start seeing myself up against, these people to be on the other side of the cage. But except some of them I do just want for myself. But I did have to put this video out there just saying that, these are the people who I believe really should be getting more use. But yeah, thanks guys. Let's get straight into the video. Number 5, Renan Barão. Okay guys, so as you just heard, my number 5 pick for fighter you need to use is Renan Barão. Now obviously this guy is a legend of the fight game. I believe one of the forgotten legends of the fight game. He doesn't get talked about enough. When he was on top, he was just, oh my days, you guys don't know his form. But especially in this game, he's incredibly fun to use. His leg kicks, as you can see on the screen, his leg kicks are incredible. His checks are good. He has good takedown defense if you can use it right. He has great spinning. He has great spinning attacks, that spinning back kick to the body. He has wheel kick attacks that come on very fast. It's very easy to hit. This opponent I was facing here in the video, I dropped them so many times as Renan Barão. Like it wasn't even funny. Like you see that, like again, dropped him. That was with just checking a kick, and that was a spinning back kick there. But yeah, he is such a fun fighter to play as. You won't win all your fights. He's not the best fighter in the game anymore. But trust me, if you can stuff the takedowns of your opponent and make it a pure stand-up fight like I did with this one, you will have so much fun with Renan Barão. He has so much diversity. Like the kicks off both sides, the takedown defense, as I said, even the takedowns off the takedown off the clinch is pretty nice. His knees up the middle, as you just saw. His teeps, again, as you just saw. But yeah, he has so much range, the spinning attacks, as you just saw. And for 3 rounds, he has incredible cardio, as you guys seen. That my opponent of Marlon Moraes, his cardio is pretty much, at this point of the video, his cardio is pretty much gone. But myself as Renan Barão, my cardio was still there. That was a big factor of me destroying his legs and me hitting a lot to the body, but it was still, I was throwing a lot of shots, mainly when I had my timings, but it really was tiring him out and doing a lot of damage to him, and I was pretty much fine, and he was so damaged, and like it really took a tear on his body. So yeah guys, he has great Muay Thai, he's so fun to use, great Taekwondo moves, and he is a guy you should be using. Okay, let's move on to the next entry. Number 4, Tatiana Suarez. Okay guys, my number 4 pick, as you just heard, was Tatiana Suarez. Now, it's quite an unorthodox one. I'm not going to lie, she is the person on this list who I use the least, because my favourite person using the strawweight division is Joanna Jędrzejczyk. She's my go-to. But in research for this video, I was picking people who I thought were good, who I'd use on occasion, and I was using them more and more. And I can say without a doubt, Tatiana Suarez is the best female grappler in the game, by far. There is no one you can control people with like Tatiana Suarez. The amount of takedowns you can shoot, the pure control time you can accumulate. She's not the most fun character to play as, like not like my last pick, Renan Barão, who is complete fun. But she is, if you want to win fights and you can competently control people with grappling without getting subbed and survive on the feet, because she's not the best striker in the game, she's quite susceptible to shots, depending on how you play. But if you're looking for a lot of takedowns, you do get hit a bit. She's quite susceptible, but if you're just looking for wins and control time and sort of risk less wins, as you see, but she does have some hands that you managed to slip the shot there and come with the right hand. She is great to use like that, and as I said, her takedowns are by far the best. Her grappling control is by far the best. It is completely unmatched. Like, I played so many games. This is one of the ones that I decided to use. There were plenty more where I had even more control and some I had a little bit less control, but A lot of people, I think, in the female divisions aren't expecting this. A lot of players maybe play a bit more in the female divisions, don't expect mainly to be striking battles. You know, the more casual gamers won't know Tatiana Suarez is. She hasn't fought in a while, so she is great for control. As I said, like, I know I keep saying this, but I can't stress how great she is at controlling opponents, dominating them. And you know, it's like when you have a strong wrestler like her, you can just dominate people, and it makes you on the ground with the grappling, and it makes your striking better. Because I'm pretty sure I get a knockout somewhere around here. Yep, with a punch. Yeah. All right, guys, that was Tatiana Suarez. Let's move on to the next. Let's get right into the next one. Number 3, Beneil Dariush. Okay, guys, you just heard my number 3, Beneil Dariush. Now, Beneil Dariush is one of the most underrated lightweights on the planet. I'd say the most underrated lightweight. Up there with Diego Ferreira, but Diego lost to Dariush, so you got to say it's Dariush. But what can I say about Beneil Dariush? He is such a fun fighter to play as. He is so durable. I got hit quite a few times in this fight because I was trying to make it wild. I was trying to have a bit of fun. Also, his grappling is so high level. He's one of the best grapplers in the lightweight division, and that does translate in the game. You can control people with Dariush. You can submit people with Dariush. His ground game is elite. So, I think you guys should be playing as him. Because I've never come up against him on ranked. Maybe once. But I can't remember. I can't remember in the last 3 months coming up against him. I don't think I ever have. And especially in the weights like lightweight, where I tend to find a lot of people be the same sort of people. A lot of the time it's just Conor. More people like Dariush would be so much more fun to play as and play against. I think it would breathe a lot more life into the game. He's such a fun fights playing as Dariush, or fights. I'm guessing fights against Dariush are fun. So for his grappling, his striking, his everything, his pure durability, his power, like I just got the knockout there, he definitely deserves for you guys to play him. Alright guys, let's move on. Number 2, Michael Johnson. Okay guys, you just heard him. My number 2 is Michael Johnson. Now, Michael Johnson, in my opinion, is one of the weirdest fighters of all time. He's got such great boxing, such fast hands, and he's beaten Edson Barboza, Tony Ferguson, and Dustin Poirier. But he's got almost the same amount of losses as wins. Like, what the fuck is that? You know what I mean? It's like, he's too good to make the mistakes he's making. But on this game, if you can force a pure stand-up battle, quite close range, you can be so dangerous with him. You can be so dangerous with him. His boxing is so good. If you use it right, you can catch people so off guard by coming to the body, coming to the head with hooks, as you see there. Nice little body shots are getting there, and crowding people. A lot of people can't deal with his pressure and just can't deal with him. And he is, again, someone I never see people play against him. The lightweight division, as I said in the last entry, is such a stale division on the game, in my opinion. I don't play, well no, I do play lightweight, that's a lie. But I find a lot of the time when I play, I come up against Conor, Max a lot, and just a few other people like that. I never come up against people like Dariush or Michael Johnson. And I think it would breathe so much more life if this game was more diverse and it wasn't five possible choices people have in a division, that people would actually have things, you know. Because it's also like, Michael Johnson's only rated 3.5 stars. He'll get you a lot more points, like, not points, but you know what I mean, division progress, if you get what I mean. You know, that if you guys keep winning with Conor, Khabib, Israel, blah, 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 you're not going to move up divisions as fast. But if you can beat people with people like Michael Johnson, you'll move up divisions a lot faster and you'll get a lot more progress in there. So that's great. Also, he doesn't have the best takedown defense, but he does have pretty good takedown defense when it comes to it. His chin is decent. If you take a shot, you shouldn't take too many shots at once with Michael Johnson. But yeah, guys, I think he is definitely someone who you guys should be using more. He is so, just for his speed, just for his hand speed alone. I said it before and I'll say it again. His hand speed is so great in this game. It catches so many people off guard, and so many people you can just utterly flatline as him, just like what I just did there. Alright guys, thank you for listening to that one. Let's move on to the first and final person you should be playing as. Okay, number 1, Michael Chiesa. Now I'm going to explain why Michael Chiesa, and I'm going to show you the whole fight sped up instead of clips of it. The amount of pure dominance I got in this fight and the amount of dominance you can get as Michael Chiesa is just insane. Like, this is a ranked fight. This isn't no quick fight, nothing like that. This is a ranked fight, and the amount of dominance I had this fight was just insane. You know, you can really dominate people as Michael Chiesa, sorry. His teeps to the body, his punches in close range is great. His takedown, his cardio is all really good. His damage in the clinch, his kicks, everything, especially his pressure. If you can pressure people behind the black line, you will have a field day as Michael Chiesa. You will just dominate. I spent a day just playing as Michael Chiesa on quick fight and then transition to ranked when it was the time, and I just dominated so many opponents as Michael Chiesa. It was just not even funny. It was fun for me, and I made so many people I could tell got pissed. So many people just sort of give up. Like, I almost got caught in a guillotine twice. That shit will happen when you're trying to be a wrestler on top. But, you know, if you're competent at this game, you're really not going to lose a fight you've been dominated by his choke. You know what I mean? So, he is the guy I think you guys should be using. He is, in my opinion, he's my favourite lightweight to play as on this game. If it's lightweight, I will play as Michael Chiesa, and I will dominate majority of the time. Like, sometimes if you can't get takedowns with him, it does become annoying. It's more hard to deal with the striking aspect of the game. But if you can get the fights to the ground and you can keep getting them down and down and down, you will dominate. Alright guys, thank you for watching this video. Watch the guy quit. I'm blessed.